grade 2 students, welcome back. Last week, we learned about plants and the things they need to grow. For today's video, we're gonna have a quick review and we will continue with our activities. Let's start. So, last week, we said that plants are living things. We also said that they give us food, provide us the air we breathe, and serves home for some animals and insects. And we also discussed the things that they need to grow. For example, they need water, they need sunlight, they need air, and soil or nutrients. Now, I'm gonna show you the plants need water to grow through a video. Let's watch this one. The effects of water on plant growth. Seeds were sown in two identical cups. Only the left cup got water and the right one did not. Let's see the shoots go into the air. So this is Tuesday, the first day. Wednesday, the second day. So this cup right here got water, while here did not get water. So this is already Thursday, which is the third day. 3 days of having water, 3 days of not getting water. This is already Friday. As you can see, they're starting to grow. Friday. Still Friday. And Saturday. It's the 5th day. As you can see, they're continuing to grow. While here, it stays the same. Okay, now, after 7 days, from Tuesday until Monday, you can see that the seeds on the first cup or on the left cup, which get water, grew. While on the right side, it did not get any water, that's why it stayed the same. So you can see the difference. This got water and this cup here did not get water. So that is the effect of water to plants. So let's try to answer this activity. I want you to open your book to page 40. So here we can see two pictures of plants. Or the first picture of plant is getting water and the second picture is not getting any water. Okay, so let's answer number 1. So if you think if this plant is getting water, do you think it will grow or it does not grow? If you think it grows, put a tick. If you think it does not grow, then write a tick inside the circle. If you said that this plant grows, then you're correct. It grows because it gets water. Why? What is the reason why? Because water is an important factor for it to grow. Because water is very important for plants. Now, what about picture 2? What about picture 2? I repeat, the plant on number 2 do not get water. Do you think it grows or it does not grow? Of course, it does not grow because what is the reason why? Because without water, it will slowly dry up and die later. Okay, so that's it. Now let's continue. So plants also need sunlight to grow. I'm gonna show through a video. Effects of light and dark on plants. So these are plants of the same age. Water them daily. I have covered one plant and kept in a dark place. After 2 days, look at the leaves. Leaves of covered plants started to become yellow and twisted. It is pale. Without light, plants are able to prepare food, so green color of leaves will change into yellow. Look at these fresh green color leaves which were exposed to sunlight. They are colored green. After 5 days, leaves become soft. Experiment proved without sunlight, plants can't survive. Okay, so that was the effect of light to plants. So that is a proof that plants really need sunlight or light. So as you can see, the plant which is covered turn into yellow. The leaves turn pale. So again, I want you to open your book to page 53. Page 53. So it says here, look at the pictures and answer the question. This is flower pot 1 and flower pot 2. The plants in flower pot 1 and 2 grow differently. Why? So as you can see, the plants in flower pot 1 and flower pot 2 grow differently. Why? So as you can see, the flower pot 2 is already dying. It's already soft and dying. What do you think is the reason why? We have two possible answers, right? Maybe the plant in flower pot 2 does not get water. Or maybe the plant in flower pot 2 do not get enough light, right? So again, we have two possible answers. First, the plant in flower pot 2 does not get water for a long time. And second, the plant in flower pot 2 does not get enough sunlight. Below this one is number 3. So we have to answer the following questions. I'm going to read the questions for you. If Bob does not water his Chinese kales for a long time, what will happen to them? What do you think will happen to the Chinese kales? That is right. They will slowly become weaker and then they will die. They will slowly become weaker and then they will die. Okay, let's proceed to number 2. Lisa grows some jasmines in the living room, while Andy grows some jasmines outdoor. Whose jasmines will grow better and why? I repeat, Lisa grows some jasmines in the living room where it is dark and it does not get enough sunlight, while Andy grows some jasmines outdoor wherein it can get enough sunlight. Whose jasmines will grow better? Is it Lisa or Andy? That's right, it's Andy's jasmine will grow better because they get enough light for them to grow. Of course, it's basically Andy's jasmine. Now for number 3, Mary usually waters her chili plant and she sometimes puts fertilizers to it. Will her chili plant grow? Why? Will it grow? Yes or no? Of course, it will grow. Yes, it will grow because water is important for its growth. And fertilizers also have important nutrients for it to grow. So that's it. Now, let's move on to page 55. Page 55. So here, look at the two pictures. This is picture 1 and picture 2. So as you can see, the grasses in picture 1 is color yellow, while the grasses on picture 2 is color green. Now the question is, which picture has been covered by a rock for a long time? Which picture has covered by a rock for a long time and why? Is it picture 1 or picture 2? If your answer is picture 1, then you're correct. Why? Why is it picture 1? Because it looks pale yellow. It is pale yellow because the grass did not get light for a long time, so it could not make enough food for itself. Now, Below the one, we also have this question. So look at the picture, read and answer the questions. So we have a passage here that we need to read. So the title is Desert Plants. Desert Plants. So I want you to read after me, okay? I'm gonna read every 2 words and then I'm gonna stop and you read after me. Okay, let's do it very slow. Let's start. Desert plants such as cactus, velvetua, and nara are plants that can grow well in hot, dry places. Some desert plants spread out their roots so they can take in and store water better. Other desert plants have deep roots, so they can take in water deep down the ground. Good job. So I'm gonna read it one more time. So desert plants such as cactus, velvetua, and nara are plants that can grow well in hot, dry places. Some desert plants spread out their roots so they can take in and store water better. Other desert plants have deep roots so they can take in water deep down the ground. So we have here a picture of a velvetua. We have to answer these 2 questions basing from this that we have just read. Okay, so let me read number 1 for you. From the above, is water an important factor for plants to grow? Why? Is it yes or no? If you said yes, then you're very good. Yes, because water helps the plant to break down nutrients. What about number 2? Apart from water, what other factors do plants need for growing? Aside from water, what are the other things that plants need in order for them to grow? Okay, so we have light, air, and nutrients, right? Plants also need light, air, and nutrients. So I think this is the end of our activity. So last week, I let you prepare these materials, right? So what you're going to do with these materials is, first, you have to label the flower pots as 1 and 2. Choose 2 mung bean sprouts with the same size and height. Second, put equal amount of soil into both flower pots. Plant 1 mung bean sprout in each flower pot. Third, put flower pot 1 at a place where it can get light. Put flower pot 2 in an opaque box and close the lid to stop the sprout from getting any light. And the 5th step, water the 2 mung bean sprouts every morning and evening for 1 week. Then, observe the mung bean sprout and write down the results in the table. So the table that I'm talking about is on page 42. So after 1 week, you have to write your observations here. So that's all for today. Don't forget to review your lessons because next week will be your midterm exam. Thank you and good luck. Goodbye.